Hey guys, it's Mr. Reach here. We're back with another 7 Days to Die video. I hope you're all doing very well. So, I did some research. I tried to figure out how many forges were they in Navezgane, the default map for 7 Days to Die, and sadly I didn't find any answer. Well, I found answers, but the answers were all incorrect. Everyone was saying, you know, there's forges there in that house, and there's forges there in that house, but there is no forges in those houses that they told me to go to, so I decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to every single house in Navezgane and we're going to find every single forge and put it on YouTube so it helps you guys, so at least when you start playing, you guys can get a forge nice and early on in the game. Sadly, that isn't so great because there are not many forges left in Navezgane. The latest patches, they have removed most of the forges, and I do believe this is a good thing because having so many forges around the map can be a pretty bad thing, as you know, forge is something you're supposed to get like halfway, a quarter through the game. If you have the forge so early on, it just makes everything so much easier. And easy is bad. Easy's bad. So I'm gonna go around the entire map and show you exactly where each of the locations of the forges are, the ones that are still left, and hope you're not disappointed because there's not many, not at all. But if you stick around to the end of the video, guys, I'm going to show you this location where I'm at now. It's a pretty cool location, which I never found until yesterday when I was looking around the map. Really cool. I like it. It's nice. Nice and open area, and it's got some lovely water you can drink out of, which is not good because you can get sick, so don't do that. Boil it before you do that. Okay. So we're going to go and show you the locations, guys. Check you in a bit. Okay guys, here we are at the first trader. Now remember when I said there are not many forges left? Sadly, the only forges that are currently working in the entire map is the ones in the traders. So I'm kind of going to show you where they are at the traders as well as the traders that have them. Now I do believe two of the traders do not have them. The one has one but it's broken, so you know, no point to going there. You can't use a broken forge. So let's go into this one. This one's in the burn forest biome. It is here. Here's the coordinates. 106 north, 318 east. So this one is going to be the closest one I do believe that you're going to be spawning at, unless you spawn in the desert. That's usually the place where I always spawn, is in the desert in Navezgane. But yeah, this is the first one. You just go inside here, you go around the back, mind all the rubbish. This guy is not a clean fella. And here's the forge right here. This one works. Nothing wrong with it. There you go, that's the first one. You're gonna have to go get materials and put it up, and yeah, should work just fine. Although just remember guys, the traders close, so when they're closed you can't use the forge. I do not know if the forge resets when the trader closes, but I do not think so. So when the trader opens up the next day, all your stuff that you put on the forge should still be there. It shouldn't despawn or anything like that. But if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But yeah, that's the first one, guys. Let's move on to the next. Next up on the list is the one in the desert. Now, this is not too far from where you usually spawn. For some reason, you always spawn in the desert. Here's the coordinates. I will show the coordinates on the screen. I'll put it up in the text, and I'll change the color so at least you guys can see nice and bright. So let's go inside and show you exactly where it is. This one's very easy to find. They all are pretty easy to find. I mean, traders, they always usually have everything you need. So just go to the second one down the line over here and just open it up, and there's a forge right in here, another working one, and you know, same thing as the first one right here. So I'll jump to the next one, guys. So this is the next one on the list, and actually the last one on the list. Now, can you believe that, guys? There are only 3 forges in the entire Navezgane. Now, like I said, I did go and I searched the entire Navezgane. I don't know if I missed a house or something. So if you know of other places that have forges, now be sure you go and check before you go and comment and say, oh, there's a forge here, because a lot of people said there were forges inside the houses by the lake, and there is not. There is no forges in those houses on Alpha 17 B240. Nothing. I have checked. I've checked twice just to make sure, because you got to make sure when you do these things. But yeah, let's show you where this last one is. I'll give you the coordinates in a second. Another good thing about having the forges in the traders is that you don't have to worry about screamers. The screamers can't break the walls or anything, so your forge is pretty safe inside. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You can burn the forge pretty much all the time. But go inside. Yeah, shush, Mr. Fatty. But when you come inside, It is right here. It's not hard to miss. And there you go, another working forge. So I don't know why they decided to take all the forges out. Again, I do think it was because it was to make it harder, more challenging for the player, make it so the player must craft them and not find them. But yeah, guys, that is all the forges I have. I'm gonna just show you one more thing before we call the video there, that I think is really interesting to just add to this video, just to make it a little bit longer for you guys, and just add your interest level higher. So let's jump straight to that, and I'll show you it. Okay, so here we are in the middle of the wasteland biome, which is my favorite biome, and that was me being sarcastic. I hate this biome. But there's the big mountain over there. I didn't really know this was here. I do believe this came in stable. I don't know if this was here before stable, Alpha 17 stable. So we're gonna go check it out. I have been here. This is where the first part of the video was recorded. It's a really nice little area. You gotta go down here. It's all open, you don't have to break anything, so it makes life a whole lot easier. So you go down here, and there's this big opening. It reminds me a lot like Skyrim, actually. When you go down, I've got a bunch of water here, and some loot that you can come and loot. But that's pretty much it. But I really like how they've designed this little area over here. I'm just gonna go around. There's a bit of a glitched water there and there, but it doesn't matter. This little area, it's like a little spring. I really like this. I'm gonna fly a little bit up here so you guys can see. This is really cool. I mean, they really need to do more things like this, because when you come across this thing, it's like, wow, you know, this is so awesome to find. It's so basic, nothing too fancy, but I mean, if you want to come live down here, not a bad idea. Just watch out for those digging zombies. You never know. There's a little like shack up here, but that's, you know, pretty basic. Unless you want to live in here, I'm guessing that will be really bad. But yeah, guys, that is all I have for you today in this video. I really hope it helped you. If you're new to 7 Days to Die, maybe definitely did help you, but very basic video. I mean, if I wish there was more forges to find for you guys, but that's pretty much it. Let me just show you the location for this here. Here's the coordinates for you. I'll have it up on the screen, like I said. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know, because I do run out of ideas for videos, so I do need your help in finding some nice ideas for videos and things like that. And obviously I will include your comment in the next video if I take your suggestion on. So bye bye everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.